Happy birthday, Leo. This is actually the second time I had to record this because there's some rude motherfuckers in my house. But anyway, so for Leo season, I went on ahead and drew your cards. And I'm kind of mad that y'all don't get to see the shuffle, but again, I'm trying to be as professional as possible with you guys, and to have people just being obnoxious in the background, that really pisses me off. But anyway, I'm over it. I'm letting it go. So I drew 2 romance angels for you guys, and your romance angels are the soulmate and chemistry card. Chemistry says that there is a strong magnetic attraction here, and soulmate confirms that yes, it is your soulmate. So the overall energy for you guys during Leo season, the 2 of Cups. So because I didn't get to shuffle on camera, I'll probably clarify a few things for you guys because, like, I was going somewhere super strong before I was rudely interrupted. But anyway, so Leo season is fixed fire season. This is the time to get out your feelings and get in your bag. Let the world know who you are. Be in your bad bitch vibes. Like, this is the perfect time to really start something new, to enjoy your life, and to just have fun. And like, my favorite part about Leo season is not only that Leos have like extravagant parties and like y'all parties be the best parties, but we're out of that dreary, boring shit from Cancer season. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. But also, fixed fire, as a fixed sign myself, I do better in a fixed season because you guys give me the energy I need to focus and get shit done. So thank you, Leo. Jumping right into your reading, like, looking overall, there's a lot of positive things here. There's a lot of cycles ending. There's a lot of growth. You guys have the sun, the moon, and the stars. Literally, like, you have the sun, the moon, and the star card in your reading. And that, like, the tarot is the only place you can get that. So it looks like we have new opportunities for fun. With the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Knight of Swords. You know what else this means? The Sun is a whole child. This is the perfect time for creativity. This is the perfect time for fertility. And actually, Leo is the sign of the child. So there's a lot of little babies being conceived, and we're probably going to have, like, depending on when they're born, a lot of little Taurus, Gemini, like Taurian, Gemini babies coming. So unless you practice conscious conception, be careful, because you're going to be feeling yourself. And I only like children that are, like, I'm not saying I don't like kids. I only like children that are conceived consciously, because I'm not saying I don't like the ones who are conceived unconsciously, but the reason why I say that is because too many kids are just brought here haphazardly, and they don't enjoy their time here because they spend a lot of it trying to figure out why their parents aren't on the same page. And when we consciously conceive our children, we give them the positivity and the solid start that they need to really have a positive sense of themselves. But anyway, that's a different video for a different day. Let's get into this. So there's new opportunities here. Some of you guys are literally getting someone pregnant. The penis and the egg is right there. And then the baby in the middle. Some of you guys will be getting new jobs. Children are very important to you right now, so this is the perfect time for you to play and nurture your inner child. Now, the next row has, the World, the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. So the best way that I like to describe the 10 cards in the tarot, if you take my class, there's 2 different endings because there's 2 different beginnings. So 10 goes down to 1. So the death of the ego and the death of, not always a physical death, but sabotaging thoughts as well. That would be the 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. Now, the new start is your 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You have an emotional new start and you have a solid financial new start. So, again, there's duality with your 10s. So with the World, the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords, like this cycle of being overwhelmed and feeling drained because you have no control over what's going around you, that ends. Like, you're okay with your emotions you have with this soulmate, because this is like the major theme for y'all. This thing is oozing love. You're okay with that. And it's time for you to really act upon what makes you happy. Because, like, you're sitting here all willy-nilly, like, you know, but this is your time to really express what you're feeling. And with the star card being here, like I said, y'all have the sun, the moon, and the stars. This is wish fulfillment. You're getting whatever you want. Now, what do I do with my deck? Here it is. Now, I want to clarify. I really do want to clarify those 2 10s. Because it's not, I don't get 2 10s back to back. Clarify those 2 10s. So, yeah, again, the Lovers came out. So this is the end of feeling worried or drained about a connection, because, like, we already have the 2 of Cups here. If the 4 of Wands pops out at some time, I won't be surprised. So we already have the 2 of Cups. But this amplifies that. And this is showing that you're deciding to end the things that hold you back from this, and you're deciding to go towards this. So that's really good. Like, I'm super happy. So here's the thing. That Ace of Pentacles is something that you kind of got to keep secret, because you know what's coming for you. And I'm reading it this way, so, like, the cards are laid out, like, in rows of 3. But the Ace of Pentacles, the World, and the Moon, this thing right here, the universe has blessed you. The universe has blessed you. But it's time for you just to keep quiet on what that blessing is, because you know what the blessing is. You don't need to share it. It's just for you to focus on and really nurture. Like, this is what you're, like, you dream about it, and now it's going to be in the physical world. Like, that is the most happiest shit I've heard all day. Now, the Sun, the 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. So going from the 10 to the 9 is good, because 9 is completion and 10 is like the ending of a cycle or a beginning. In this case, it's an ending. So the wounds that you've been healing with your inner child, you're done with it. You've worked on your inner child, and now you're seeing that because you've took the time to use the star energy here and heal yourself, you're getting those blessings with no restriction. Not one. And you don't have to worry about things anymore. Now, if you're reading this how I'm reading this, and I know what the fuck this is, don't worry about this. Don't let it stress you out, because it's all going to work out, and you'll be just as fucking peachy. You will be fine. And remember what I said, the Lovers is here too. So that's balancing the harmony that you need. So you've chosen to stop stressing yourself over the strong emotions you have here. You've made the decision to no longer let things overwhelm you. You don't want to burden yourself with things. You're letting things go because you're choosing this. And that's perfect. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. So this little happy bunch here. This is the death of the ego. Like, it's starting. You're not in that. You're not going to necessarily ending this, and you're using logic here. Not necessarily, like, not in the way that you use your ego, but you're definitely using logic here with the situation, and it leads to your rebirth. Like, this is super happy. You're making the effort to have the death of the ego, so that way you can move clearly and speak. Now, there's going to be a lot of truth-telling here, because, you have come to the point where you are no longer afraid. You're no longer dreading things. You are different. Yeah. And you're open to this. You're open to this opportunity for love. You're open for having that hope and happiness. You're really open to it. But let's put it here. Let's come a little humble to this, because when you go to approach your soulmate, you have to come as humble as possible, because they think that this shit is dead and done with the death card here. It could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, whatever, I don't know. But they think that this shit is dead and done and it can't be changed. So when you approach this person with that offer, you need to be incredibly humble, because they're going to be confused as to why you came back. Like, you might not be on speaking terms with this person, but your behavior prior to this has them really confused as to why you're coming back. But again, with the Queen of Pentacles here and the Magician in reverse, you have to show them that you're really coming with something solid and you're not here to play no damn games. Like, you really have to put that energy out there that, hey, I'm coming to you like this, and this is how it's going to be. But just be humble. Don't be cocky, because you've caused some damage here, but you're getting the chance to repair it, and that is amazing. So, let me draw a couple more cards. Speaking your truth. Remember I said that? Truth and clarity. Any new ideas that you have, you're going to have. Like, you can make them fucking happen. But also, so if you've been giving to everybody but the person that is your soulmate, right? If you've been doing that, you're making the decision to end that. You're going to watch how you spend your time wisely, because look, you have the King of Cups. You have a lot of emotions here regarding this. I told you Four of Wands would show up. This Four of Wands energy here with that connection. And like, this is something that, you know, the wheel is turned in your favor. So as long as you come in this humble position here, like, you're not being cocky, you're not being a bad bitch, you're just saying, hey, can we talk? Let's sort some things out. You're going to get the results that you want. That's really all I have for you, Leo. Like, I'm very happy for you. Like, this makes me happy to know that you guys are going to have, you know, that gumption you need to move forward with a soulmate. Because, like, y'all been bullshitting with this person for, like, the longest time. And, like, to know that you're going from the Two of Cups to the Lovers, I'm happy. You're making choices to come together. You're not trying to separate yourself from things, because you're no longer afraid of what you see. So Leo, I wanted to leave you with this message for Leo season. This is your time to shine, and this is your time to celebrate. But also, don't forget that while you boast a lot of power, you still have to be humble, because power can be stripped. You know, we say the lion is the king of the jungle when the lion don't even live in the jungle, to be honest. I don't know where that came from. But think about how the lions behave. The male has to be kind of humble because he doesn't even do the hunting. The female lion does. She has to be humble to the male because he keeps, you know, the pride going. So just remember, the way that life, in this dynamic of life, you need to always be humble, because you don't do everything on your own. You're not everything within yourself. You also have, you know, you have to keep that balance. That's the most important thing here. Be humble. Humble doesn't mean that you let people walk all over you. Humble makes you realize that there is someone who does something you don't do, and you should respect them for it. So, happy birthday, Leo. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will see you guys in your weekly.